The powerful Oliva simply shook hands with the elderly man in front of him, but in the next second, he suddenly collapsed to his knees. The old man slowly applied pressure with his palm. Before Oliva could react, he was already pinned to the ground. It was at this moment that Oliva realized the terrifying power of Aikido. Afterwards, Oliva followed Sato into the judo dojo. Once Oliva put on his judo uniform, he announced to everyone present that he was determined to earn a black belt in judo within a day. The others in the dojo laughed. They knew that a black belt in judo wasn't something easily achieved. It required immense skill and passing a formal test. To stop Oliva, a student voluntarily challenged him, but to his surprise, the moment Oliva grabbed his clothes, the student began trembling all over. In the next second, Oliva effortlessly threw him to the ground. The audience was stunned. They hadn't expected Oliva to be so powerful. Then, a man over 9 feet tall walked forward. He was the strongest student in the dojo, but before he could react, Oliva had already grabbed his collar and started spinning in place. With a sudden force, he threw him all the way up to the ceiling. The other students were completely shocked. Oliva struck a victory pose. Then, that student challenged Oliva once again. He immediately grabbed Oliva's collar, attempting to flip him. However, as he exerted force, it felt like trying to pull a centuries-old giant tree. Before he could react, Oliva grabbed his collar, pulled with all his might, and slammed him to the ground. The others were left speechless, but Oliva continued tossing others around. Every student in the dojo was now lying on the ground. At this point, Sato, who had been watching from the sidelines, finally stepped forward. He told Oliva that if he could defeat him, he would award him a black belt in judo. Oliva immediately charged at him, but unexpectedly, Sato neutralized the attack with just one foot. Everyone thought the two would engage in an intense battle, but suddenly, Oliva surrendered. It turned out that, in the instant they made contact, Sato had snapped Oliva's wrist. As Oliva was about to leave, Sato tossed him the black belt. In that brief exchange, Sato had recognized Oliva's strength.